nation, creation, portion, more cooperation, action, fiction, woman want more attention, separation, nature, love and affection, nonsense, time for easy tension, big fuck me, I am not have to mention, woman is of job creation, them give birth to expanding nation, give thanks to God, till the mother is one, for the love and the care and the affection, be a big right to the woman, them we don't have a man, searching and then searching, can't find a woman, they got a word of woman, not enough man to pay them attention, me tell you say, word of woman, talk it from the every word understand, madam. Word of woman, not enough man to pay them attention.
In the background,
Me tell you say,
the sounds of
woman,
Spectre.
every word understand, madam. How you mean?
You know, this is part of the whole process, you know.
Right, you know, give thanks, you know.
So it's Scepter, right?
No pandemic.
You know, I was listening to your music, Scepter, and I was going like, this guy has a different type of approach to music, you know, in terms of the way you come off. And, you know, it's really amazing because I think from just listening to your music, you're at a point where, you know, you can go in either direction.
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just takes like an opportunity, you know, somebody hearing you, somebody seeing you, which is kind of like why we asked you to come by and visit with us, so everybody could get a, you know, an idea of what you're all about, and you know, sample the music also. So before I get into that, here's what I'm thinking. I am thinking, and I'm gonna make sure I say your name right.
Yeah, man.
Scepter.
Yes.
And I know what scepter means,
Yes.
because you know, back in the old days, the real power people, they walk around with a scepter. As a matter of fact, when I was in the Marine Corps, the rank that I got, they gave me one of them, you know, sticks. So I know that scepter means that, and that means a man of power, a man of, you know.
Exactly. A scepter is staff or an emblem held in a ceremonial occasion to show authority.
Right.
Yes.
So you're gonna definitely show your authority in the music business, but you know, that's kind of like where you are right now. But where did this all start? Where did you know, what gave you the vibe to start, you know, thinking about, I want to, you know, be a singer. I want to be, you know, somebody giving out a message out there.
Well, you know, growing up in a Jamaica, some of us come out of the church, you know, that come out. So it's like in my early days, I used to have a sound named Culture Roots, go on, a sound system named Culture Roots. So in those days, it was Ziggy Rankin. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, so it's been in me and in me for a while. What happened is when this sound kind of break up about 88, 89 and thing, and so me kind of fall back. And then when I start to seek for and start to step to Rastafari and step through Israel and start read up a chapter a day, and you know me, I saw now the scepter come out. But as you just said, look, while when back in the days when Emperor Selassie, King Menelik, all of the king who sit on the throne of David with a tone tower for appearance from back then, the man raise up the scepter in them hand, you know. So I always see scepter have to be with commandment of the people, be, you know. When you check Philadelphia bus line, it named the scepter. You know, still have to do with the people, I transport the people. Right. You know, so it took on, I mean, I say, all right, so that scepter spelled SCEPTRE. So me take on the scepter. So me spell that for me. The scepter is SCEPTRE.
And you spell your scepter
as well. I mean SCEPTA. Me drop the R and the E. SCEPTA, right. So now I become the appealing scepter. So I appeal about the negative and positive of my life. And that are the word.
So who really was like the hero or the artist that you will say that you wanted to be like, so you started
Well,
focusing on that type of music?
well, good. Well, honestly, growing up now, we used to love Jacob Miller and Big Youth, you know what I mean? I say, and all them things. And as you grow older now, I start DJ now, and then now you have Brigadier Jerry, Robert Russell. You know, he was my biggest inspiration. So, like, yes, he give me that direction there.
Right.
Because growing up in the 70s Adventists, you know, when you start listening to Brigadier and Jallo or Black Star, and him start to do him thing, you know what I mean? I say, so it was a great. Yeah, my first inspiration is my older brother, you know, because him did have a sound system hook up, you know, in the room and all of them things. So you know what I mean? I say,
so you had some access to
you know,
the music and all of that.
So you know, yeah, man. So Brigadier, and you grow up now, you know, you know. It go far and wide. I used to love a lot of singers. I guess that's why I'm even right, the way I'm right. Because growing up, me used to listen to a lot of singers. Because, you know, the singer come before the DJ, you know. So in the vibes, a singer would have go off and now the DJ, you know, we have to just flip it and carry it. So, you know,
carry it on.
Yeah. So yeah.
You know what I want to do? I want to play this one. I know this is one of your hottest records right now, but I want to play a little bit of that, so that people would, you know, hear. Wait. Who is that? Somebody's on your. Oh, I.
Sometime.
No, here it is. Shut up.
You know, that's how it goes sometimes.
Technology.
You know?
And you see how many places we could go.
I see. You have a vast. You know, you're out there. You know.
You know, and
wide,
that you have here. You know, but I wanted to play this particular song here.
Yeah, man.
Because I was thinking that you were thinking about your country.
Yeah, you know, and this one.
Yeah, man, the one
2015. When the song going, and it done.
Oh, we are, you know, we love. Yeah, man, that's up. Tell you a little bit about Jamaica, chop. Out of anyone people. Tell you a little bit about me island lad. Come let me tell you about yard. Tell you a little bit about Jamaica. Out of anyone people. Tell you a little bit about me island, chairman. Come let me tell you about yard. Wow, yes, me neighbor sing cut down ya. Then how they make me figure left down ya chop. Look how the island fresh and green. That are the blessing that the Father give it. And the course, yes, where the tourists prefer. Ultra-realistic with a mobile area. From the beautiful seas to the cleanest river. Miles of white sand for you to walk in. Tell you a little bit about Jamaica. Out of anyone people. Tell you a little bit about me island. Come let me tell you about yard. Again. Tell you a little bit about Jamaica. Out of anyone people. Tell you a little bit about me island, chairman. Come let me tell you about yard. Yeah, we got 14 parishes in a 3 county. Cornwall, Middlesex and even Surrey. From Westmoreland to St. Ann to the capital Kingston. No problem, man, come check out it. Check out the restaurant and shops, hotel and resorts. Blue Mountain Peak and our mineral baths. A sight to behold and not just start. Have to take a visit, physical your heart. Wow, tell you a little bit about Jamaica.
This is a good sales song, you know that. I guess you're preparing for when you go overseas. You can talk about your island.
Yeah, talk about the island. You know this song, I was a finalist 2015 at the festival song competition. You understand me? So where this song come from, so you know.
That is what, you know,
yes.
There's two extreme sides of the festival. And I realized that you going on the cultural things, but then there's another part of the festival music.
Yes. Everything is the way it is. You understand?
Right.
Out of the control of I and I control a man and people, you know what I mean? I say? So we still give thanks for the opportunity, you know. I enjoy it, you know. So we love you bad, you know. So
Yo, say that bird. bird. And Aki and Starfish are we national dish. Must have to visit Rosalie Great House. And they saw the wicked white witch one flip. You must take a drive, you must take a walk. In St. Elizabeth, show bamboo walk. It will let you speechless and make you can't talk. Everything nice, everything irie. It's bamboo rafting from the Rio Grande. Then to Duns River Falls up a Ochicha. Wild beauty awaits you. Check out Hope Garden. It's a tropical rose garden. Man, I beg you please.
You know, you could do a lot with this one
Come, one more lap left to run. This a one shit.
because it's cultural. It's also, you know, educational.
Yes, yes.
You have two things going at the same time.
Out of anyone people, yo, tell you
People
to
want to
be
get the idea Jamaican, them listen to this, you know, them.
Yeah, they get everything,
brother, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it's still cultural.
Jamaica, out of anyone people,
Sometimes
yo,
everything
tell you
clean,
to be
please,
on
man.
the island.
Idea, you know.
And folks, we're experiencing Scepter, and he just gave us a little background as to, you know, where he came from with the music, how it all started. What's going on there?
144 square mile, you know, big man, woman, and child, you know. Yeah, man. Jamaica, the 144 square mile, big woman and child. Yeah.
Mm.
Yes, Trevor Forde. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to dig out of you how you came about your music.
Yeah, well,
You know.
as I'm saying, I've been doing it for a while, but when the sound system named Culture Roots, when it folded, you know, I went into deep, and that's, you know, exile, heartbroken. I'm just chill and the real truth now behind Scepter now, when our moms came down with Alzheimer's in 96. So the family, we took care of her at home, but my brother and I was the one who was with her from 96 to 2006 when she passed away. So while caring for mom, through them time, they and I seek far and I read up the Bible a chapter a day. Took me 3.5 years to read up the Bible a chapter a day. You know what I mean? I say, so while I got through that time, I buck up and I stepped and I say, well, when mom transaction go through, me I go continue, you know, them never
Right.
use Ziggy ranking, so me have to
So you lost all
continue
that
work.
time, but you
know.
didn't give
No,
up.
no loss, you know, it's not a loss, you know. The Father, by with these we shall get with blessings. You understand me? I say, so sometimes the Father give with tests and all of them things, so we have to identify.
And sometimes you get off
and all of
course.
that, you know what I say? So, yeah, well, me just have to stay on course because of mom. Ain't no woman like the one you got, you know. So you have to take care of mom, you understand?
Right.
There was no dad. And mom and dad. So when mom gets sick now, we can't just put my mind on no nursing home, and you understand that? So that, you know, so that's how it end up. So while going through that transaction, I'll read up the Bible, I seek for right dead for my son now, and I tap into him and self now.
See what
so
it is.
Scepter. So, you know, so it was even a jar, you know. It was buck up on the scepter and you check about the scepter and then baby, scepter baby call meaning scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor the lawgiver from between his feet, till Shiloh come unto the gathering of the people be. You know, so it's a more spiritual thing for him, man, you know. Because when growing up back in yard before we come here, so it was really as an advent and we was keeping the faith spiritually. Fridays before sundown, food, everything cooked, no more food, no go back on fire till Sunday or Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just now thing for me. It's from them time to now, you know what I say?
This is why, like you said, you don't give up or you don't think you lost any time
No,
because that helped you, I guess,
man.
spiritually develop
Yeah,
a little more
yeah.
while you had this break.
And to be out there with sound system and thing, there was not really I just peer and justification amongst man and people and peer things. So, you know, so sometimes we have to look and you get the sign, you just check it and you just step to it.
But let me ask you a question,
Yeah.
because you've been here for a while, you know, making music and stuff like that. are you happy with where you are, or you have plans to, really take it to another level, probably internationally?
Well, I'm happy with my life, but where I am at in the music, nay and nay, because you understand, and then it's toward this industry set up and everything set,
But this is the
you know,
second question.
yeah,
The real question is how you think. I mean, everything changed.
yeah,
Instead of how many record sales you have now, is how many downloads you get.
yeah,
The whole industry
exactly
has
everything,
changed,
exactly.
and you think it's more difficult now than before, or what do you think? Because you in it, and you're in it to stay.
Yeah, I'm
So,
just in, man, I need to stay now, go nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? So now it is, well, now it's a more easier time. Everything is accessible,
mm,
everything is at your fingertip. But sometimes, if you don't have the right representative or a team to get it out there, you know what I'm saying? You know,
what do you think about
yeah,
the marketing, though?
the marketing.
I mean, I'm
You
into
see,
marketing,
yeah,
so
yeah,
I have to ask the question.
yeah. The marketing is a must for us going on now. So, to have never had a good marketing team or nothing. So now I'm dealing with the one eye entertainment, and one eye open the eyes of enough people to scepter, because I've been there, but I haven't been doing justice for myself on the internet. So since
Hmm.
so one eye entertainment step, also one eye entertainers open eye and eyes, enough people eyes to scepter, you know what I'm saying? So yes, me kind of love everything I go, but I'm on that love for things step up. Just want to get my music out there, people can hear Scepter. And
Hmm.
Scepter will get a better chance, you know what I mean? I say, being out here and get regular play, you know what I mean? I say, so yeah, in that sense,
Well, because everybody knows it's a battle,
yes, a
and
battle.
when you love something like you love reggae music,
Yeah,
I know you're not going to quit because
no,
you said that for sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But sometimes the market is hard,
it
and
is.
yeah, in addition to that, the market is changing. Like you said,
Exactly.
it's downloads now. It's
Yeah,
not. It's
not
not how many records you
records
sell.
you say no, exactly. I try to
you
get
know.
the download seal, and now with this destruction of the panels now, it even more
Oh
serious
yeah,
because no more shows now
a
going.
couple
So
a couple guys I know
hmm
had hit songs, and the pandemic really stole those hit songs for them because nobody was going out, nobody was doing none of that.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of fall in that category, but I make music. I make music just make people hear music.
Do you have any videos right now?
Yeah, well, yes. I have. If you go to Instagram and Facebook, you got Scepter Music,
Hmm.
or you go YouTube, or yeah, you can. This last song here, as the single was released June 25th,
Hmm.
and we had shoot a video, so October 16th, the video just released, and we have few videos out there. The one tell you about yard, I have a video on YouTube about out there, and I have a song named Jaworks. I have a video on that one also, So I have a few videos. You go to YouTube, you know.
So, any of these hit songs that you have here, is that tied into your video? Which is the one?
Tell you about yard, the first one.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, that,
tell you
that
about
first one,
your.
right.
And what about Poor Man? I
Poor
like.
Man Cry, no, none of those, yeah, And
Mm.
Poor Man Cry, Marcus Garvey. As you don't know, I am a UNI, a member of the UNI. So, me, I say, Marcus Garvey lead us to Rastafari, So, UNI is up, current and running. I'm a member of the UNIA. So we have to go there. Anyway, we have to get to attain to the people, attain to the youths.
Mm.
Me, I say, we have to go out there, we can't lack on the work. So now, Marcus, see the work of Marcus done, inspiration now to Iman and to the black race, you know what I'm saying? But
Oh yes,
a
definitely.
lot of us so lost, so we don't know. So we have to go and instill these works. So we still have to make the music. How we born come see it, and so we have to put it. I don't
Mm.
know, so a lot of people couldn't read or write in the early days them look for the direction from the music. So
Mhm.
regardless of what go on in this time, in the bling bling and all that go on, we still have to keep relevant music out there. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, because people look to the music, so a lot of artists stray them, so we have to keep it grounded.
I want to go. I want to do. I want to see what you really think. In addition to all of that,
Yeah.
about the women of today, because I noticed that you have, what is this? You have World of Woman.
Woman, right.
Now, World of Woman, that
Well,
tells you what you're thinking about
yeah,
women today, and I want to hear that.
yeah,
I want to see what it's all about. Are you there? Just pull up World of Women.
yeah.
Yeah, man, give thanks for life, you know. Just honoring, high liberating woman of this diaspora, the world, local and international. God. Not enough man to pay them attention. Me tell you, say, word of woman, talk it and me chat it in the world understand. Word of woman, not enough man to pay them attention. Me tell you, say, word of woman, talk it and me chat it in the world understand. Woman like stand, be outnumber man. Last time me hear it at 20 to 1. It's not a mass race, it's a situation. Woman, lock up the world like a great traffic jam. Well, all over the world like peanut butter and jam. Woman frontier, where me come from. You no understand them completely wrong, no upset. Let me sing this one, the champion. Word of woman, not enough man to pay them attention. Me tell you, say, word of woman, talk it and chat it, let the world understand. Word of woman, not enough man to pay them attention. Me tell you, say, word of woman, talk it and chat it, let the world understand. One shan, two shan, stop the rejection. Three shan, four shan, more cooperation. Five shan, six shan, woman want more attention, love and affection. Nine shan, time for his attention. Big Mac me I and I have to mention. Woman is abject creation. Then give birth to expanding nation. Give thanks to God, to the mother is one. For the love and the care and the affection. Be a big cry to the woman, them we know of a man. Searching and then searching, can't find a good one. You got a word of woman, not enough man to pay them attention. Me tell you, say, word of woman, talk it and chat it, make the world understand. Word of woman, not enough man to pay them attention. Me tell you, say, word of woman, talk it and chat it, make the world understand.
The music of Scepter, everybody.
I am me, a woman, a mama. She give birth after all, you know. Give thanks, you know, for the blessings. Look on Jennifer, she have the boulder. You're not careful, she bowl you over. Press you out like a press, I cut you like a razor. Pearl, she working miracle. Make your eyes then dazzle, knees them wobble. Like a wet chicken leg, you a timber. Is that me? Say, am I saying what me say? Me eyes they saving me. A piece of body for your eyes them fisty. Eyes them fist for your own identity. You got a word of woman, not enough man.
The mean sounds of Scepter.
Tell you say, word of woman. It and me chat it in the world understand. Word of woman.
You know, Scepter, you should give us some digits where, you know, people who either catch your show, catch the interview, could log into your website or
Yeah, man.
or how to get to your music or whatever. Give
Yeah,
us a little.
man. For real, then you can go Team Scepter, TEAMSCEPTA at gmail.com, you know. Yeah, you know, and then now you can go Instagram and Facebook, Scepter Music. And you go YouTube and Twitter, Scepter, you know. And then if you want more Scepter, my number is 929-361-9003, you know. Yeah, and then you can go on my site. How can I forget? Scepter now, SCEPTANOW.com, you know.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Link him. You heard a sample of some of his music. You heard a little bit about how he thinks about women,
Yeah, man.
how he thinks about the times, And I'm gonna leave the show today, Scepter,
Yes.
with I'm gonna sneak it because I heard it, and I said, let me see what he thinks about education, and
Yeah, man.
I ran into this one.
Yeah, man.
Urging all the youths,
Yes, come on.
stay in school and be nobody's fool. Education the key. All of the youth, I want you to listen to me. Education, it is the most the key. All of the youth, I want you to listen to me. Education, it is the most the key. Education, it is the most the key. All of the youth, I want you to listen to me. When you educate yourself in a society, no one can ride on your back like a donkey. Leave them, let them go on piggish mentality. And all them are one and can take you for monkey. You done educate yourself already. With your education, you reach prosperity. And all some are gone, all some are black. Perform all kind of work to stop you in your tracks. One thing me know, and you them can't stop with your education. You reap your own crop. Education, it is the most important key. All of the youth, I want you to listen to me. Education, it is the most important key. All of the youth, I want you to listen to me. Education, it is the most important key. All of the youth, I want you to listen to me. Education, it is the most important key. All of the youth, I want you to listen to me. You and your family can live in a luxury. Live a clean life with your happy family. Don't always caught up by stupidity. Some get it for free, not take a no use them with it. While some have enough money, work hard just to get it. While you mess up a glorious
The sounds of Scepter.
X out the wrong and live with the right.
Education, everybody.
The law, education, it is a most important key.
What we call brain food.
Education, it is the most important key. All of the youth, I want you to listen to me. Education, it is the most important key. All of the youth, I want you to listen to me. Education, it is the most important key.
Well, Scepter, I really appreciate you dropping by the East Coast family.
Well, I really appreciate the East Coast family to give me the time, big up Bun, you know what I mean? I say, and yourself,
Right.
Give me the time to come in and as a platform, And you've been working diligently in the community for years,
Yes.
So
Well,
I respect you.
sometimes I used to, when people try to either think, well, listen, you haven't been working hard. I said, you could forget it.
Yeah,
I have put it over 40 years of the time.
I live in evidence of that.
Right.
I rise 5 o'clock every morning.
So you've been listening to me for years.
Forever, exactly. Forever. I can't understand that. Forever. So,
Well, I like meeting you face to face
man.
and getting a chance to,
Yeah, man. Thank, and the whole family,
Well, I really appreciate you coming by, and your manager, right? And she goes like, I don't know, but I know if she. I have been around New York City, and I've seen her a lot of the events and covering it, which is a very important thing.
Yeah.
Most people think it's frivolous, but it's not. It's keeping documentation of some of the things that has, in the past, and I feel proud, but
she is a representative of the One Eye Entertainment. You know what I mean? I say.
Okay.
So
So nice meeting you.
Yes.
And Scepter, it was nice talking with you and really getting an insight as what you're all about.
Hear from you in the mountain with you next year.
And not only that, Chief, you got to get us the video.
Yeah.
You got to get us the video. Remember, we run so we can have the video.
So let's get your link so we can send it. Yeah, okay, all right.
She got it.
She got it.
All right. So thanks again, my man.
Thank you, sir, very much. 100%.
All right. No problem.
All right.
Let me see which one I'm gonna go out with for myself. Let me try Paul, man. I didn't really get into that.
Yeah, man.
Up in mighty race. You can attain what you will. One God, one aim, one destiny. Jah Jah, I beg you answer the poor man cry. It's a the poor man cry. Jah, I beg you answer the poor man plea. It's a the poor man plea. Jah, I beg you answer the poor man cry. It's a the poor man cry. Jah, I beg you answer the poor man plea. It's a the poor man. When me look at what me see, it's a Marcus, Mother Yagave, youngest of 11 from Sarah Garvey. Yes, him did poor, but it's intelligence. At the age of 14, go school with it. Make my apprenticeship is at the newspaper co. Edify the people the way he know. When opportunity comes, that's the way he go. Hey, Jah, I beg you answer the poor man cry.
Stop,
It's
right?
a the poor man cry. Jah, I beg you answer
Don't forget
the
you have
poor man
a long part in the beginning.
It's a the
That was
poor
just
man